Shutout win over Detroit. It's the Pats, the Browns, and here we go into the end zone and out. A lot about this week. 2nd down and 4, and Chubb remains. Fake to Chubb. It's Brissett. Chased by Wise. Downfield. Intercepted. Picked off by Duggar. On a pass intended for Farrell Brown. Duggar has done it again. Stevenson the back from the 36. Trent told you all about Ramondre. He is coming off a terrific game last week. 1st and 10. Bailey Zappi to Stevenson. And plummets his way out to about the 39-yard line. Cannon is out. 2nd and 7. Zappi. Incomplete. 6 in the secondary. 3rd and 7 after the interception by Duggar. Zappi. He's got his receiver. That is Bourne. He's into Brown territory. Cannon back in, extra lineman. 1st and 10. It's Stevenson. Walking there by the center, and that's David Andrews. And then
they've struggled stopping opposing run games, and today they're going to have to step up with some new bodies in there.
2nd down 8. It's Stevenson again, burrowing his way, and then hit by Taki as he gets to the 38 and picks up 4 for Cleveland. 3rd and 4. Oh, Brown moving, left tackle.
Offense, number 77, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Downfield, and what a catch made by Parker!
But that's not the case as Parker gets 1st down inside the red zone.
Emerson back there in the coverage as well after the gain of 29 in the red zone. Here comes a nice stop by Newsome. 2nd down 9, the pump fake and the screen pass. Good block, Andrews, and down to the 6 goes Ramondre Stevenson.
False start, offense, number 76, 5-yard penalty.
That's the other tackle, Isaiah Wynn, who is switching from the left side to the right side this year. We'll make it 3rd and 7 from the 11. Thornton in motion. Zappi to the end zone, and incomplete with a flag in the corner. For the Browns, and some shoving.
On the defense, number 20. Foul happened in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. Automatic 1st down.
Cannon remains. Stevenson the back. 1st and goal. Couple tight ends. Stevenson tries to sledgehammer his way, and so far short, they say. The rookie out of South Carolina. He's back there with Stevenson. Stevenson sent again. Stopped again. No gain on the play. Cannon in. It's 3rd and goal. Zappi got away to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Hunter Henry, and a flag. Was he in or out?
The official on that side threw his hat off, which tells you that the receiver steps out of bounds.
Legal touching on the offense, number 85. He went out of bounds on his own and was forced to touch. That's a loss of down at the previous spot. 4th down.
And the Patriots, even though they have a goal to go, cannot get a touchdown here, and the field goal unit comes on the field. And he stays that way with a 19-yarder, so the defense of Cleveland holds him out.
And just headed right over to the stadium.
Bailey with another kickoff. First one was a touchback. Rodgers here will take it 3 yards out, and here he comes, the 6-year veteran out of Grambling State. He's shoved out of bounds. And the fullback comes back there, Bryant, 1st and 10. The leg, good block by Bryant. There goes Chubb. Good block by Wills, too, and then he is drilled when he got into the secondary.
Well, that was some great play design we saw there. You realize they were in man-to-man coverage, so you slipped the back out from the other side for the easy touchdown for Pittsburgh.
You're doing 2 games at once. I love that. Here's Chubb on 2nd down and 2. Njoku with the block. And he plows his way out to the 40, and he's got the 1st down. Interception last week, 2 straight games with an interception. 1st and 10. Yells a block at the left tackle. Underneath, and that was dropped. Defense scored last week for a second consecutive week, shutting out the Lions. Second down and 10. Jacoby Brissett to Nick Chubb. And he rams his way into the middle there, and it was plugged up nicely by Carl Davis.
They had some problems with Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, but a lot of teams have problems with Lamar Jackson in that Baltimore offense.
Indeed. Kareem Hunt is in, 3rd and 10. Good time for Brissett. Going deep. Oh, he's got him! Njoku, who is covered by Duggar, the safety. Play clock issue we understand.
16 seconds, 40 seconds on the play clock. Everything's going to start on my whistle.
Hunt the back, 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep, and it goes to Peoples-Jones. Donovan Peoples-Jones, and grabbed right there by Duggar. They rush 5 with the blitz. Slow, Njoku got it. 5 in the secondary, 3rd down, long 4. With Hunt at the side of Brissett. It is Kareem Hunt. Looking for a block in there from the center with the gain of a yard. Posick.
Nonetheless, a great stop for the Patriots. Hold him to a field goal attempt.
Judon was the one to hit it. Here's a 39-yard field goal try by rookie Cade York. And he got it to go. Last week he missed a 54-yarder with about 16 seconds left. We'll be back there to get this from Cade York, the rookie out of LSU. And returnable for Jones at the 2 for the Pats. Got a nice block there by Henry.
Their own goal line.
Stevens in the back. Zappi gets the ball. 1st and 10. Win the block at the right tackle, and that's right on the screws. Caught by Parker. Second catch right there. Slants his way to the 36. Stevenson in there. Andre, oh, what a nice play. Torpedoing through Grant Delpit.
Late. Came in late, and it looks like he's calling a hold.
Legal block in the back on the offense, number 16. It's a 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
Jacoby Myers picks it up. It is 1st and 20.
Hey, alert, 50.
Prior to the
False
ball
start.
being snapped, delay a game.
Oh, delay a game.
5-yard penalty. 1st down.
4th penalty on the Pats. Zappi blocked by the tight end Henry, and the catch made by
Getting a good 10-yard chunk of it back is helpful.
Jacoby Myers had 7 catches, 111 yards against the Lions last week. 2nd and 15. Oh, he was hit coming around the edge. Garrett got it. Ball is loose. Now the question is fumble or incomplete pass. Well, they're calling it fumble. Right now, John Johnson vacuums it in, and that was Myles Garrett coming in on the rookie for the New England Patriots.
When you have that ball go forward after contact, the human reaction is he threw it. I think it's a good ruling of a fumble and a stands by replay, though, guys.
Thank you, Gene. 1st and 10. Here they go outside, and it's caught by the receiver, the tight end, Farrell Brown. That is the 11th giveaway by the New England offense. 4th most in the NFL. It's Chubb on 1st and 10, zigging and zagging, and finally stopped by Barmore. Chubb, delayed handoff, blocked by Bryant, and then plugged well, stopping him inside. They had Barmore and others. Reception. Hunt is in now, 3rd and 6. Brissett, blocked by Conklin. And they got Bryant, who is wrestled down close to a 1st down. Gain of 5, hit by Phillips. And let's see if they give him the necessary yards. Nope, short. 4th and 1.
Well, you got to remember how good Brissett is at the quarterback sneak. They're hurrying up to the ball and get lined up.
With Hunt and Brissett, who has a lot of quarterback keepers, will take it himself. And did he nudge himself past the 17, which is where he had to get to?
Well, this is an opportunity now for the offense after that turnover, getting the stop and getting the ball back.
Cannon is in. Outside they go. Stevenson. One-on-one with a nice stop by Jacob Phillips. They sure would. That was Friday night in New York. Second down, 7. 3 current Patriot players went to that. Oh, look at the nice bulldozing move there by Stevenson. Finally brought down by Wright, who's starting for Clowney today. 3rd down and 2. Blocked by Brown. Time for Zappi and deep downfield and incomplete and no yellow. Going for Jacoby Myers. And the coverage on the play by the veteran Greedy Williams. There's some holding there. It looks like, yeah, grabbed his arm.
He grabbed a hold of that arm, that off arm.
Yep. That was obvious.
Yeah, the crowd's not happy with it.
They're not.
But based on where the penalty took place and the 2 officials that were back deep, they couldn't see the arm being grabbed. That's why the official watched that right arm being grabbed.
And playing today. Thornton in motion. Zappi with a 1st and 10. Blocked by Hunter Henry, and here comes Thornton. And Redwell. Garrett again is there.
Garrett gets the tackle, Kevin, but there may have been 3 or 4 guys there to wrap that up.
Isaiah Wynn is now on the sideline, and Cannon is at the right tackle. 2nd down, 12. Blocked by Brown. Down the sideline and incomplete for Parker. Is in there. 3rd down and 12. Zappi through the air, 6 of 9. Blocked by Stevenson. Zappi incomplete. Looking for Henry. 35 net. And G-Pack. That's a low snap. Long snap is low. Back is Rogers. Into the sun and out of bounds. Well placed about the 12. Long snap came from Joe Cardona. Is Frohold, a former Patriot. Out is Teller. We're trying to find out why from the 13, 1st and 10. It's Chubb. Lead block right there by Wills, who is pulling and stoned at about the 2nd down and 8.
Well, having Frohold in the game at guard is going to change some things up for their short yardage and goal line packages, because Frohold has played some fullback.
Good point. Low and caught by Peoples-Jones in front of the rookie Jack Jones.
Well, and that's some of the things that you have to remember. And I don't know, maybe Brissett's been gone long enough to not have that emotional part of it, but he definitely wants to get the win today, no matter who it is.
Chubb on 1st and 10.
But then the Browns have an advantage because of the athletes that they have at tight end and against whoever you're going to put in coverage, as they are able to get a 1st down by drawing them off sides.
Encroachment. Defense number 98. It's a 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
And Chubb, the 3-time Pro Bowler, the leading rusher in the league, is going to offer a block on Duggar, and underneath they go, and it's caught here by Farrell Brown, the tight end. Tavai was there with the stop for the Patriots. Very close to a 1st down, a gain of about 9.5. And
is what creates and gives him space to get open on the check down.
Marcus Jones at the other corner. 2 rookie corners for the Pats. It's 1st and 10. This is Chubb.
And Brown and Sanders company, that's something else. And Jamal Charles put together a heck of a career in Kansas City.
Here they come from behind with Wise, and outside he goes, and incomplete. Njoku couldn't get it right there, and it's 3rd down, Mel.
Yes.
I mean, what a 1-2 punch.
Well, and running that piece to the end zone every single time he touches it at practice is definitely building up the endurance.
Hunt back there now. Brissett 3rd and 7. To the near side. High and hot. Out today, and here comes Bojorquez. Hewlett will be the long snapper. There is wind, and the punt is away. And Marcus Jones, he's returned a couple kicks in college for touchdowns, and that time he is stuffed, but then lost in the championship game against Cincinnati. Here we're tied at 3. Cannon still the right tackle, and underneath they go, and this is the tight end, Hunter Henry.
Well, it has been, and you know, when you look at the numbers, and that's what everybody looks at, is the numbers.
1st and 10 here, Zappi. Look at the time, and there's the throw. Great catch.
Big completion up near midfield.
Like we said, over 100 receiving yards last week. 1st and 10. Myers outside. Interesting comment. Nice tackle followed out there by Greg Newsome.
As you mentioned, Jacoby Myers used to play quarterback. Edelman used to play. Those guys have been known, you know, to understand the spacing and what's going on by everybody else on the field.
Well, somebody
Ball start.
was moving.
Offense. Number 16. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
That's Jacoby. We got two Jacobys in this game. That's Jacoby Myers in the locker room. 2nd and 13. Stevenson the back. Brown the block. Nice catch. That ball was hot and high, and it was grabbed on the play, and a good grab it was by Parker. Jacoby caught one for 19. 14 right there. It's 1st and 10. Stevenson trying to pile drive his way in there and then hit by... Coach.
No,
I will. A pick play.
Coach, that's not a pick because the flag wasn't thrown. That's a rub route. That's a rub route that gets him open.
2nd down and 9. It's Jacoby Myers. Blockers ahead, including Brown and Andrews. And look at him carry defenders.
Very efficient on this series.
Wynn still out. Cannon still in. 1st and 10 for the Pats. Here they come. Strange had a good block, but Zappe wisely throws it away. 8th play of the drive. 2nd down and 10. Zappe 11 of 16 through the air. Good block by Cannon. Incomplete. On that quick hitter looking for Devontae Parker. So
we'll keep an eye on Garrett. This is 3rd and long. This is usually where he surfaces. Last down, Cannon tried chopping him on the other side.
They're down 10. Stevenson looking for a block. He got it from Myers, and there he goes. Kiss him goodbye. That is a touchdown. 31-yard run. Stevenson and the Patriots have taken the lead late in the first half.
Watches, comes over, kicks out here, but he's not going to run that way. He's going to come back and run it out the backside. Big lane to run through. You saw Garrett coming up the field, as I mentioned. They were not prepared for that draw. They thought for sure it was going to be a pass play, and they were trying to bring the heat on the young quarterback and try and knock him out of field goal range. Instead, it ends up in a touchdown for the Patriots.
Folk with the extra point. It's up and through, and a 7-point lead for New England. Bill Belichick told us run with a pass to Henry for 12, Myers 19, Parker and Thornton all had nice catch and runs. Here's the ensuing kickoff, and Chester Rogers is being chased. McMillan has a beat on him, and Chester goes out of bounds. Indeed it is. From the 29, Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Cooper so far, no catches. 1st and 10 outside they go here. Peoples-Jones working on Jalen Mills. Kareem Hunt in the backfield, 2nd down and 7, and Hunt will get it. The former Chief, whose first NFL game was against New England as a rookie for the Chiefs, and he gets 2. Cleveland 3 timeouts. Teller, by the way, the right guard, has a calf injury. They're still looking at it. Jacoby Brissett. Conklin the block. Brissett right on the screws. First catch today by Amari Cooper.
You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got a first down past your own 40-yard line, and you'll probably see some up-tempo as they start trying to get into scoring position.
Barmore is out, as we told you, on that line, and here comes Brissett scrambling on the play and chased by Judon, the AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
He would have been able to place it to the sideline and get a big chunk of yardage, but he was looking underneath.
They blitzed Duggar. They had 6 in the secondary, and the incompletion to Njoku.
A 3rd and long here. If they don't get it, the Patriots themselves are going to have a chance to go down.
Rookie Sam Roberts playing on that defensive line. Excuse me there. Trent, 3rd down and 10. Hunt in the backfield. Blocked by Wills, and deep downfield and incomplete. Cooper. Was he held? Nope. Mills was on him. Now the flag comes out. It's late on the pass.
Pass interference.
Cooper going upfield.
It
looks like they're going to call Mills. So the official that's right by it doesn't call it. You can see that left arm wrapped around.
They got a lot of guys in the secondary. 6 for the Patriots. 1st and 10. Cleveland 3 timeouts. Hunt. Looking for a block, and Froholt throws it. Judon from behind grabs him. Jacoby Brissett going long and looking for Cooper, out of bounds and incomplete, and the rookie was on him. Hunt remains 3rd and 1. Conklin a block. Oh, here they come. And there he goes, and the pressure by Weiss is incomplete, and Cooper was there, and Mills was covering. highest drafted kicker since 2016 in the NFL. 48-yarder. Bullseye. It's 10-6.
I think Zappe's played very well. He did have that fumble that Myles Garrett hit his arm and knocked the ball loose. That was, whether or not it was a fumble or incompletion, but it was called a fumble, and that's the way it stood. So that you wouldn't get too aggressive here, but maybe if you break off a big chunk.
Well, when you got Stevenson, you never know what's going to happen. Right there is wrapped up by Taven Bryan.
To get back into the lineup, Bailey Zappi, I think, has played very efficiently. I think he's played very well. He's stood in the pocket. He's 11 of 17 for 141 yards, and I think overall he's handled himself very well.
Marcus Jones, Mel Thanks, and those are the numbers you see right there for Zappi. Stevenson on 1st and 10. He's getting a block from Jonnu Smith and brought down by Grant Delpit.
Cleveland in the division, so even though the numbers aren't there for the defense, they're right in every football game and are in position to move forward.
2nd down 9. Nice catch downfield. Smith, and he breaks a tackle. Jonnu Smith on the move. Chased by Emerson inside the 25. Longest play from scrimmage this season, as you can see, with a couple tight ends. Zappi with the 1st and 10. Stevenson cutting, driving. Owenu trying to lead the way. Garrett got a wrap on him down to the 15, gain of 6. They've been struggling to create turnovers. They've got 1 so far on a fumble that Garrett provoked. 2nd down and 4. Cannon the block at the right tackle. It's caught by Hunter Henry and out of bounds at about the 2. Extra lineman in. 1st and goal. Stevenson tries to carve his way. Carry bodies and a host bring him down, including Phillips in the middle. 2nd down and goal. They rush 6. And he tried to zip one right in there and incomplete. Good coverage by Emerson. They were aiming for Thornton. Cannon back in at that right tackle. Parker on the move. Zappi's got the ball. Cannon the block. Touchdown! Caught in the back right there. A 2-yard grab by the rookie, Tyquan Thornton. His first NFL touchdown reception. Williams in the back of the end zone. And Zappi has put 6 on the board with a laser thrown to Thornton.
Thornton's going to work his way just across the back here. Excellent job by Zappi as he takes his time and waits for him to clear on the route. Good protection allows him that time. And then the accurate throw into the end zone. See how he tried going out to the flat quick, but then he gets back to that next progression. Good poise in the pocket, finding the open touchdown.
Tight end Hunter Henry caught 1 for 12, but the big play, a catch and run of 53 by Jonnu Smith. Folk will tack on 1 more.
Finding time and patience in the pocket. The Browns got to find some way to put pressure on him and take him out of that comfort zone.
Jake Bailey, the punter, will kick off. And it's over the head and out of bounds. Chester Rogers watches it go. So now how does Jacoby Brissett, with Chubb in the backfield, respond with the 1st and 10 handoff, and read well by Judon. Froholt still playing that right tackle. Right guard rather. Teller is out with a calf injury. He's been out since earlier in the game. 2nd down and 12. Wills the block at the left tackle. Brissett realigns. Weiss is on the trail and out of bounds and incomplete. Brissett has missed his last 5 with a 3rd and 12, and they need the 35. Petonio, a good block. Nice catch right in front of Mills. Lassoed by Cooper.
Brissett knew where he was going with the ball right away. As soon as he saw man coverage, he was taking it right to Cooper. Great catch.
Hunt. And looking for a block. Njoku tried to throw one, and then he is wrapped up by Judon. And
the Browns to run the football. Only 42 yards rushing for the Browns on the day.
2nd down and 9. Oh, they come up the middle, but he throws it away and looking for Cooper.
Cooper, he almost just had to place it at the sideline and guess where it was that Cooper was going to come out of that man coverage.
3rd down and 9. Going deep and looking for Schwartz. And picked off on the play was out was Marcus Jones. Bojorquez will punt. And he has been great getting the ball inside the 10. Oh, and they blow that dead.
Well, the flag comes from deep, back by the returner.
Did.
Delay game. Offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Well, that's what this offense is all based around, right? They're trying to get the run game going, trying to get the play action pass going, utilize the tight ends. And right now with no run game, it's kind of shut the offense down.
Here's Bojorquez. Marcus Jones is back looking into that bright Ohio sun from the 23 and looking. Oh, tried to corkscrew his way right by a defender coming down. And now after the punt for Cleveland, 1st and 10, Zappi. A lot of options. It's Stevenson outside. Redwell, Martin Emerson replacing Ward, who's out today. Loss of 3. Flag thrown. Right now it's back to about the 36.
Holding. Offense. Number 77. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
So that's Trent Brown, and that is another offensive penalty.
Belichick, you see making those notes, I'm sure, about the offensive penalties you're referring to, Kevin.
With Stevenson, 1st and 20. And this is caught by Thornton, who was looking for a block, and he couldn't get it that time from Brown, who was kind of coming out from that left tackle, and it's a gain of 2, who played at Vanderbilt for Belichick's dad, Steve. 2nd and 18. And submarining with the hit was Delpit on Stevenson, and then they're rotating. It's a turnstile there. 3rd down and 12. Zappi win the block, and that ball deflected, but on the ricochet, it was almost grabbed by Hunter Henry and Delpit.
Henry tries bringing it in, but Delpit wasn't allowing that to happen.
Jake Bailey will punt the ball for New England, and deep back is Chester Rogers on a dive. The catch. Last 2 times, punt Cleveland, punt New England, and here comes Jacoby Brissett in his 6th different system since beginning with New England in a 1st and 10. Hit from behind. It's intercepted by Mills. They were going for Njoku, and he's looking for a Weiss block, and he cuts, and he tries to spin away and brought down by Cooper. Mills comes up with it. He returned last week after he missed the Green Bay game with an injury. 5th consecutive game. The Patriots have forced 2 turnovers, 1st and 10. And Stevenson, the stiff arm, and forced out of bounds by John Johnson, who has started every game and the co-leading tackler for the Browns defense. And shut him out. 3rd down 9. Make it 2nd down 9. Excuse me, beg your pardon. The pump fake to Stevenson. He goes the other way. Jonnu Smith. Last time the Browns beat the Patriots, 2010, and the quarterback was Colt McCoy, and the coach, Eric Mangini. 3rd and 1. And he's right on the screws, and here they go. And that is a touchdown. Hunter Henry wide open.
Hunter Henry's going to be coming in motion, and it's Delpit. Here's Henry. He's at the end of his motion. Delpit's coming over the top. Watches Henry on the snap of the ball, cuts inside. Delpit gets lost and slips to the ground. Easy walk in for Hunter Henry at that point. Once Zappi recognizes he's all alone.
It's Folk to try to tack on one more. 24-6. New England has been terrific. And the ensuing kickoff after the 31-yard touchdown pass to his tight end on a bounce. It is the wide receiver, Chester Rogers, who brings it up, and now a 22-yard return. Last year at Western Kentucky, threw for over 5,900 yards and 62 touchdowns. 1st and 10. Brissett.
He was a little hesitant to tell us the story, and then he's like, okay, here it is.
2nd down 10. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Weiss.
I don't think they're going to attempt that many more times as far as rushing the football. They've got to make up some ground here, and they don't have as the 3rd quarter is winding down, not a lot of time to get it done.
7 defensive backs, they're after him. They couldn't bring him right there with Wilson. And then Wilson got back up and brought him down.
Kareem Hunt is over in the right flat, but the whole middle of the field, all the other receivers are on the other side of the field, so nowhere for him to go with that football.
Bojorquez to Marcus Jones. 33-yard line, hang of 4-1, so it was most of the country probably watching that, and the Guardians win. Back and forth they went. 43-yard line, 1st and 10. Zappi. And the pitch out here with a run. Kevin Harris is the rookie out of South Carolina.
Now Harris with an opportunity to get his first carry.
Second down and 9. And to the sideline he goes this time on this season already for the Patriots, who hope to get back to 500 with the win here in Cleveland. And there's another whistle. Delay a game.
Delay a game. Offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
They have really been close. Bailey with the punt. Rodgers, the former Colt and Titan, under it. On the move. And a nice stop. Looked like Brendan Schooler may have slowed him down on a 7-yard return after a 43-yard punt. Coming in, Brissett, who has thrown 2 interceptions today, had 3 coming in, and they had all come in crucial situations in the final 3 minutes of a game, but not like today. Here comes Chubb on 1st and 10.
Letting their displeasure be known with a loud cheer on a 4-yard gain.
Second down and 5, and bobbled and dropped by Amari Cooper, who came here in a trade with the Cowboys.
He has been under pressure. You look there, there's just that one completion for 13 yards.
3rd down, 5. Antonio a block, and he's got Njoku from behind, jumping on him. Phillips rode him down. You saw the Jets last week. They had a nice win over Miami. Here's a 1st and 10. Chubb looking for a block, and he got one in there from Furholt. Oh, he's down the sideline. He's got another 1st down.
Sealing that edge, giving him the sideline to turn it up and pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Rills a block. There's Chubb. Petonio a block. Broken tackles. Downfield he goes. Equale, a former Brown, with the stop. 14-yard catch and run for Chubb.
As he got himself back to the line of scrimmage.
Brown showing some urgency, and they need to. 1st and 10. Brissett to the end zone. Incomplete. Njoku. 3 previous games, 89, 73, and 88 yards. 2nd down and 10. Hunt is back there with Brissett and releases. Incomplete. They're crowding the line, too. They rush 8, including Duggar. Look out! Wise got him! Ball is loose. Was it thrown or is it a fumble? Out of bounds. It's batted.
It looks like his arm's coming forward, but it's whether or not the ball came loose, and then his forward arm is what batted it.
Legal batting on the offense, number 11. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Also a loss of down. 4th down.
It's a 51-yard try by York, who began the season with a game-winning 58-yarder in Carolina, but missed a potential game-leading kick last week, and he drills this through. He was here early on the field today. He was here about...
So the penalty was 10 yards from the previous line of scrimmage because the infraction happened behind the line of scrimmage. It was not done from the spot where the ball was put out of bounds. So we got some clarification from Gene Steratore about that, and when the penalty is behind the line of scrimmage, where the penalty, where it actually takes place and where they mark it off from. So.
What a day for Bailey Zappi with 2 touchdown passes. He's got a 1st and 10. Cannon at the right tackle. Blocked by the running back, and downfield it's a wide open Jacoby Myers, forced out of bounds by Newsome.
Crossing the face of Newsome, getting open over on the sideline.
How about this? Devontae Parker, 64 yards. Smith, 61. Myers, 60. There's a quick handoff, and he's at 5 in a row. He's got a 2nd down and 10. There's a block by Brown. There's a pass to Hunter Henry.
You got to think with the way that Zappi's been playing.
3rd and 5 here. Strange with the block. Zappi on the move, and he's got his running back Stevenson, who's brought down by Taki.
Ultimately, it's not our decision. There's only one guy going to make that decision. That's Bill Belichick. But I think it has to give him a lot of confidence with the way that Zappi's been playing these last couple weeks.
Kevin Harris was in the backfield, and the
Prior
whistle
snap.
blew.
False start. Offense, number 85. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
He knows he's got Zappi right behind him.
And Belichick's not going to be happy with the penalties on his offense today. 8th of the game right there. 1st and 15. They come around Brown, but moving up niftily is Zappi, and he zips it downfield, and it's caught by the diving Thornton.
To keep his eyes upfield, excellent job by Zappi on the completion.
Who's now got 315 passing yards. Here is a handoff, and Kevin Harris will take it. And he has got his first carry, the rookie out of South Dakota State. And here's the other back with a nice tackle by Jordan Elliott on the 2nd down and 5. And this is Harris.
Get a field goal to make it a 2-possession game. Now putting together 4.5 minutes they've been on the field as an offense. using up valuable time, and of course back in scoring range as well.
Stevenson back in, 3rd down 4, outside they go. You saw the flag going for Henry and the coverage by Delpit.
Offside. Defense number 95 in the neutral zone.
First down, Miles Garrett, 3rd and 4.
First down.
He hasn't practiced in full this week. He was a number of different injuries that he's still dealing with, but grinding it out today.
8th play of the drive, Stevenson in, 1st and 10. Oh, what a move. Got him to miss. 2nd down and 9. Wynn back at the right tackle and dropped. So on this drive, Jacoby Myers caught one for 27, 21-yard pass to Thornton. Here's a 3rd and 9. And Stevenson remains. Good time in the pocket. Wynn with the block. Zappi being chased. Bryan is after him and he throws it away.
That's why this field goal attempt has moved back.
From 45 yards now. Holding is Bailey. Cardona will snap. And he misses wide right after 64 in a row. Chubb will join him in the backfield. And Brissett gets a block from Conklin. Wise has him. Clawing at him, and that's off to Njoku, who is brought down by McMillan. And gets it out to about the 42. Gain of 7. Flag thrown. It's on Cleveland.
It almost looked like a face mask.
It almost did.
And then, but now they're going to call a holding.
Holding. Offense number 71. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's Wills, the starting left tackle.
But the holding call is, so that's why Browns fans aren't real happy.
Back to the 25, 1st and 20, and they go out to Cooper. With a beat on him there, Jalen Mills.
So plenty of time at 8 minutes to go.
2nd 11, messy pocket, down he goes. Hit on the play and brought down on the play.
That Brissett has been under. It continues on this drive.
Hunt was in. That's a 3rd and 15 completion.
Offense staying on the field. Of course, do a hard count, try and get a cheap one, but I do think they'll ultimately have to go for it.
4th down and 2. Brissett going deep and caught. Peoples-Jones with a great grab.
Jones not able to locate the football. Big completion down to the 20.
Chubb is in there, 1st and 10. Nick Chubb carving his way and then tackled by Duggar and gets as far as the 14, gain of 5. They've got 5 in the secondary with a 3rd and 5 for Brissett, who is 15 of 33 for 198. Hunt with the block. Brissett almost picked off, incomplete on the play. Is
could have taken it to the house, but here it is on 4th down during man-to-man coverage again.
And still with 5 in the secondary. 4th and 5, Brissett. And to the end zone. And Cooper caught it. Touchdown! What a catch! 15-yard strike. Amari Cooper. And the Browns are back in business.
Well, how about Brissett deciding to take the matchup to the end zone, realizing they need 2 scores. Excellent job. It's just going to be whether or not he gets both feet in bounds. It's got to be confirmed first. 1, 2. This foot goes out of bounds, so that's what New England is saying, is that foot went out of bounds. But I think it was still, I think he still had the foot on the ground. There's 1, 2. So that foot hadn't come off the ground. So that would have been the 3rd step that goes down in the paint. This will be confirmed quickly, I would think.
1 and 2.
Brissett had 2 receivers underneath that would have picked up the 1st down, but seeing man-to-man coverage, deciding to be aggressive, taking the shot up the field, going for the touchdown, and now it's been confirmed, and the Browns are going for 2 right here.
They sure are. Hunt will be bottom of your screen. And now join his quarterback, Brissett, and going for 2. After the 15-yard touchdown pass to Cooper. Brissett. Pocket crumbling. Looking. Hit. And incomplete.
In this final 6 minutes.
It's onside kick. 1 of 16. Oh, and the Browns got it! The Browns have got the ball! Ronnie Harrison.
After reviewing the play, Kicking team player number 38 was out of bounds. 33 had not possessed the ball yet. When 38 touched it, still out of bounds, making it a kickoff out of bounds. New England's going to get the ball at that spot, and the time on the clock should be 6 minutes, 16 seconds.
Which is going to put some pressure on that secondary, having to commit that many guys inside.
It's Stevenson on 1st and 10. Slippery as he is, top with Stevenson in. Look out for Garrett, he's got him, and down he goes. The second sack today for Myles Garrett. Taking his place is Rochelle. 3rd down, 15. Brown the block and batted, and then reclaimed by Zappi on the ricochet, and he hits the deck. Good point.
Hit the ground to be an incomplete pass. It stops, so it actually takes up some more time.
They need a good one here from Bailey, and he puts it end over end. Those are tough to catch, and dropped, and that's why. End over end retrieved by Schooler. Brendan Schooler got the end over end punt from Rogers, who coughed it up, a muff. Tough possession they just had. Win the right tackle. That's a jet sweep, and that is a touchdown. Gliding in is Thornton. 19-yard run on the jet sweep for the rookie wide receiver. Big day for Thornton. In high school from Miami, comes big today after his debut in the NFL a week ago.
Well, perfectly timed out snap, and I almost wonder if Stevenson going up to ask Zappi a question right before the snap of the ball maybe tricked the Cleveland defense into thinking, okay, he's going up to ask a question. Maybe that's going to mean the ball's going to him, but whatever it was, it caused some confusion, and Thornton.
And now the kickoff by Bailey. Think how this game would have been different had they recovered the onside kick legally. Rogers again looking in the sun, returns it and gets whacked. And the Chiefs in a rematch of what was a thrilling playoff game, overtime game last year. From the 17, it's Brissett, who is 16 of 35 and a couple picks, and he throws up the middle, and that's Harrison Bryant. So he's out to the 24. 2nd down and about 3.5 to go.
Well, and the Browns are going to have to get healthy as quickly as they can.
That ball came loose, picked up on the play, grabbed by the big man Davis, stiff-arming his way to the 10, and he rumbles his way down to the 9. And the running back is Harris, who takes it. Leading the way is Cannon, and he's down to about the 5 and a gain of 3.
To see the Ravens next week.
Running back remains rookie Kevin Harris out of South Carolina. This is a jet sweep. It's Thornton, and he is run out of bounds by Taki. Stevenson, the running back. And the call, and the driving block inside. Owenu leads the way and opens the door, and Stevenson is in for 6 on his 2nd rushing touchdown today.
Well, excellent job by the center, David Andrews. He comes off the ball, double team, and then he gets up to the linebacker, that 2nd level, and that's what allows Stevenson to get in.
Stevenson had the big game last year against the Browns with 100 yards and a 45-7 New England win. Here comes Folk with Bailey in the hold, and tack on one more, and 38-15. Right now, 38-15. The Browns offense came in 2 today, averaging 192 on the ground. 70 so far with 3:40 to go. And the Bailey kickoff, and shielding his eyes with the catch is Chester Rogers. And then whacked on the play by former Brown Mack Wilson. Back in that 91 season, 17-yard line, 1st and 10. And that is grabbed on the play by Michael Woods. That is his first NFL reception. Inactive until today. The previous games, the rookie out of Oklahoma snares a 15-yarder and has the first down. That's incomplete.
Second half, what was going to happen, and then all of a sudden New England 28-9 in the second half.
To Ernest Johnson, gets drilled by Mack Wilson. It's a 3rd down and 8. You see the third downs today by the Browns. Patriots have outscored them 28-9 in the second half. Jacoby Brissett. And he slings one upfield, and that is grabbed by Bryant.
Well, now the officials are saying incomplete on that Harrison Bryant attempt, who may have landed on the ball and knocked the wind out of himself.
Game clock, 2 minutes, 41 seconds, 25 on the play clock, fourth down.
He landed on the ball, knocked the wind out of his. Fourth down and 8. And the throw, and it's caught by Peoples-Jones. And Brissett now has gone 20 of 41 for 259 with a touchdown and 2 interceptions. And that, once again, is the running back Johnson. Browns have a couple timeouts. Pats have 2 timeouts as well. Second down and 3. With a long pass by the goal line, and back there was Jones. Married on Friday. Watching his team here today. Third down and 3 for Jacoby Brissett. As he slings one, and it's incomplete. 4th and 3. James Hudson, by the way, the new right tackle. And that is dropped. And again dropped by Schwartz. And on downs, it goes to New England.
The way and overtime of how that game finished up. But
second winningest coach in the history of pro football, Bill Belichick. Patriots today, 4 takeaways, 4 sacks. Bailey Zappi, 24 of 34, 309, 2 touchdown passes in New England. A lot of wins, a lot of rings.
A lot of rings. What an incredible accomplishment. And Don Shula next on the list, but as you mentioned, Mr. Hallis, as Bill Belichick called him, quite an honor for